Have you ever smelled a fragrance on someone and thought, wow, it's actually annoying how good they smell? You almost get a little jealous, you know? That's what we're going for here, that unforgettable impression. The right fragrance can not only boost your confidence, but also make you more attractive and more memorable. So let's get started on this, honestly, really fun journey to finding your signature scent. And to help us along the way, I'm partnering with Ajmal, a fragrance brand that has created amazing fragrances for over 70 years. And I'm gonna be using these 6 fragrances as examples to make it easier for you to learn what to look for and what to avoid when looking for your ideal fragrance. So first things first, what exactly is a signature scent? People just throw that term around a lot, but most people don't even know what it means. It's that one fragrance that becomes synonymous with you. The one fragrance that people instantly associate with your presence, right? It's an extension of your personality. It's an extension of your style, of your overall vibe. Think of it like your favorite song or your go-to outfit. It's something that makes you feel good, something that represents who you are at your core. Now, that doesn't mean that it's your forever fragrance. It just means that it's your signature scent for this specific chapter of your life. It can and should change as you change and as your life changes. Also, something really amazing starts happening after you find your signature fragrances. You start to associate fragrance smells with chapters of your life. It's like a time machine. So, for example, when I was a teenager, I used to wear Calvin Klein Eternity. And the only reason why I have this fragrance here, you can see that it's new, is because I wanted to have those memories bottled up right in here. Anytime I want to remember that chapter of my life, I smell this fragrance and it takes me years back to when I was in high school. Back when I was learning how to drive, dating my first girlfriend, hanging out with my friends. And smells are really effective at triggering memories because the part of the brain that processes smells is actually directly connected to the part of the brain that's responsible for emotions, for memory storage, meaning scents trigger really strong emotional associations with past experiences. It's one of my favorite things about fragrances, and honestly, it's what got me interested in collecting all of these bottles. But before you go crazy and buy all the same fragrances that you see on my collection or someone else's collection, stop. Because here's the thing about fragrances. They're not one size fits all. Every scent is unique. Every scent is complex. It's a blend of notes and characteristics that create a specific mood or a specific feeling. Some fragrances are fresh and invigorating, like a cold lemonade on a summer morning. Others are gonna be warm and spicy, like a cozy campfire on a winter night. Some are gonna be dark and mysterious, like a nighttime walk in the streets of New York City. Now, the first thing you need to consider is your environment. Where will you be wearing this fragrance? Because lifestyle and environment, they kind of dictate how you should smell. For example, you shouldn't wear a heavy leather fragrance that's super powerful on a flight or to a college class because you're gonna drown people in that scent. It's way too much. If you're in that kind of setting, or let's say a professional setting, like going into your work office, you should look for these characteristics. Something that's subtle. Avoid anything that's too loud, too overpowering. A strong fragrance, that's gonna be distracting. It's gonna be off-putting in a professional setting. Look for fragrances with moderate sillage and longevity. Sillage, by the way, is a trail of scent that it leaves behind as you walk by. It should be sophisticated, a fragrance that shows maturity, that shows professionalism. Think classic scents instead of overly trendy or youthful scents. It should be fresh, clean, because those are generally better for work settings. And it should be versatile, so go for a fragrance that works well in different situations, from meetings to presentations to casual Fridays, and hopefully something that you can wear outside of work too. But please, no matter what, don't start your collection with the most popular scents out there like Dior Sauvage or Bleu de Chanel just because your friend has it or you've seen it online somewhere. Look, they smell great, but it's also kind of their downfall. Too many guys wear them. They're too popular. I know they're safe options, but trust me, take an extra few days to pick something that's unique. This right here is amazing. This is Ajmal's Velvet Noir, and it's perfect for that professional setting. It's unique, but it's not offensive, and it's perfect for daytime or nighttime because it has fresh bergamot and geranium combined with a warm, woody, ambery finish. So that's just a great mix, and it smells so good. For active lifestyles, or if you're just the kind of guy who likes to keep it casual, a fresh fragrance is the way to go. Something that keeps you feeling energized, refreshed throughout the day, something that isn't heavy. Casual lifestyles are gonna pair really well with fresh, light scents. 2 Ajmal fragrances that I recommend for this lifestyle. 1, Long Island Sunset. Floral, fruity, it has great energy, it's playful. Some of the notes are Italian lemon, watermelon, pink pepper, amber, and white musk. It's more of a daytime fragrance. It's for the guy who's out and about on a spring or summer day. But maybe instead of floral, you like powdery scents. Powdery scents smell very clean. Think of a fresh basket of laundry, baby powder, body wash, that type of clean scent. And I like wearing that on a hot summer day when I just want to smell fresh. You just don't want to wear a heavy scent when it's 80 degrees outside, you're sweating, now you smell like wet leather, wet wood, you know, like if you live in a warmer climate, lighter and airier scents tend to work best. And musk sensual is elegant. It's got notes of white peach, white musk, Bulgarian rose, and it smells so clean. Immediately you think of refined, clean, fresh powder. Now, Amber Lumiere is a really good in between for guys who want something refined but not too heavy. For example, it has notes of mint and lavender, which are fresh, right? And then it also has notes of cedarwood, tobacco leaves, and amber, which are heavier, really masculine notes. This is a very well-balanced scent for guys who want to smell masculine but not too overpowering. Now, if you like to go out at night, if you're that kind of guy who wants to smell mysterious, attractive, masculine, then you want something bold. You don't want scents that have that powdery note. You don't want scents that have, you know, fresh citrus notes. You want oud. Oud, by the way, is this dark wood that's used in incense, in fragrances. You want amber, right? You want leather. Maybe that's the kind of guy you are, or maybe that's the kind of guy you want to be, but Oud Allure is exactly that. It's an intense, woody, spicy fragrance. It shows strength, attraction. It has notes of cinnamon, saffron, incense with oud, vanilla, leather. It's exactly what you would want for a night out, for a date night. This is it. So think about all of these things, right? What kind of guy are you? What kind of guy are you trying to be, to convey? And which one of these archetypes do you kind of fall into? Are you the fresh guy who wants to be more casual, who's more active? Are you in between, who likes notes that are fresh but also combined with amber and oud? Or are you the kind of guy who is mysterious, dark, who wants to be attractive at all times? Then you go for the heavier scents. Now I'd love to know which kind of guy you are and where you fall, so let me know in the comment section below. Now, something I really like to do too is match my fragrance to my style. So if you're wearing a leather jacket, for example, and boots, you probably don't want to wear a light floral fragrance. Instead, you're gonna go for something that's more edgy, right? That's woody, that's got that leather scent, like Ajmal Crimson Santal. This is one of my favorite fragrances from the collection. I sprayed it to test it out last week and everyone here in the office really loved it immediately. On the other hand, if you're dressed up and you want something sophisticated, something elegant, right, Oud Allure is gonna be great for that. It complements your attire perfectly. Sometimes I like to put on the outfit that I'm wearing. I look in the mirror, I grab the 3 fragrances that I'm choosing in between, and I just smell the fragrance while I'm looking at my outfit, and I'm like, is this the vibe? Is this the right outfit, the right fragrance? Is this matching, right? And then I won't spray them, I just literally smell the nozzle, the atomizer, and try to see if it matches the vibe. You have to always make sure, for example, if you're wearing a casual outfit with an open shirt, right? So it's like clearly summertime, it's warm. You don't want to wear a heavy oud, you know, amber fragrance. You want something light, casual, floral, fresh, powdery. So keep that in mind because your style plays into how you find your signature fragrance, something that works really well for you, for your style, and for your life, your environment. Now, you might be thinking, okay, Alex, I get it, but where do I even start? I mean, I already have a couple of fragrances. I just don't want to keep buying random fragrances and spending all of my money on these bottles. And you're absolutely right. Building a fragrance collection, it takes time. It takes experimentation. It's about finding what you love, what works for you, and what makes you feel best. Don't just buy a fragrance because it smells good on a friend or because you saw it in an ad. Take your time, test different scents, see how they develop on your skin throughout the day. You can get samples, you can go to department stores and try them, or you can even blind buy your fragrances like I do. Usually I'll just blind buy my fragrances just because I have so many of them and I just want to keep collecting. So you know what, if I don't love it, probably gonna wear it once in a while anyway, just because it's fun. It's a really fun experience to just try new fragrances on and just, you know what, tonight I'm gonna smell like this, or tomorrow I'm gonna smell like that. And that's the fun in fragrances. It's a really great way to discover new scents and new experiences. Don't be afraid to branch out, to try something different. Find a fragrance that's unique to you, something that sets you apart from the crowd. Because the last thing you want is to smell like everyone else. You want to be remembered for your distinct scent, not for smelling like your friend's ex-boyfriend or something like that. That would be the worst case scenario, right? Once you found a fragrance that you like, practice wearing it. See how it performs in different situations and how it makes you feel. Pay attention to the compliments that you're getting. Are people noticing your scent? Are you even getting any compliments? Are you attracting the right kind of attention? Is it guys? or is it girls? What are you looking for? Also, here's the funny thing about fragrances. They're really great for making an impression on other people, but you also kind of just start enjoying them for yourself, right? You throw on a fragrance, even at home, I'll wear a fragrance. No one's home. I'll throw it on just because it boosts my mood. It increases my level of energy. I don't know, it just makes me feel good. It's like when you take a shower and you get out of the shower and you smell really good. That's what it is. It makes you feel more put together, more elegant. And remember that finding your signature scent is all about this journey, this exploration, this self-discovery. Don't be afraid to experiment. Try different fragrances, get test sizes, talk to people, you know, spray one fragrance on this arm, spray a fragrance on this other arm, ask people what they think, have fun with it. And I highly recommend you try these 6 fragrances here from Ajmal. I'm gonna list them all below. Make sure to subscribe if you wanna learn more about style, fragrances, grooming, and so much more on the channel. And I'll see you in the next video.